Fractional commercial real estate investment, is it a wise choice to invest in commercial real estate? And what will happen if COVID kind of situation comes in? And is this a regulated product? And is this the right investment choice for me? All these are the questions which I'm going to answer in today's video. Hi, hello, this is Ganesh Thiru, your financial expert. I help you in choosing the right investment product so that you are investing in right product and getting a better returns out of your investment money. Okay, so let's get into today's video. What is commercial real estate investment? Say, for example, you are going to invest your money, and generally, all of us will invest in a real estate, and mostly it will be residential properties, and you will be investing your money. And in this case, the returns what it is getting generated is called as rental income, right? And most of us will aspire for having a second and third property, so that by the time you turn 55 or 60, you are getting a regular income out of it, and you can earn your the retirement money will be taken care with this properties, right? But the sad truth is that most of the time the rental income arising out of this residential properties is just under 3%. How am I saying this? Just look at this data. It's an Indian rental yields powered by Trade Brain and published in moneycontrol.com. So recently in the last couple of months it was published, and the average rental yields across India, just look at only in Vadodara it's 4%. Apart from that, across India, it's less than 4%, or in certain cases, it's less than 3%. Let's look at Chennai, it's less than 3%. Bangalore, less than 4%, at least around 4%. And Mumbai, it's less than 3%. And in Kolkata, it's less than 3.5%. So the point is, the rental yields are going to be much lesser even in the going forward, because there is no more up and down in real estate compared to US market or any other real estate markets in the world. So that is the reason residential properties, if you are investing 1 crore, the rental income what you are going to get is less than 3 lakhs or around 4 lakhs. And you need to spend some amount for maintenance and paying the taxes out of it. If all these things goes off, your regular rental income is going to be less than around 3%. Okay. So instead, if you're going for commercial property, you may need to invest much bigger amount, and the problem is huge sum required to generate a rental income of 8 to 9%, because commercial property has the advantage of being in a prime place, and also commercial rentals are totally different from residential rentals, because residential properties, the kind of people whom they going to come as the retail people, and the people whom, depending upon the area, depending upon whatever area, the kind of rental what is prevailing in the market is only will people will pay. But when it comes to commercial properties, even if it's a prime property or a property in suburban places, the rentals are going to be much bigger, and based even for whatever the property size or whatever the property value, the rental income is going to be between 8 to 10% across India. And this is the norm, as we can say. But the investment required for investing in commercial properties are going to be much bigger, maybe 5 to 10 times. And most of us may not have the money to invest in this, but you may be aspiring right now to invest. So here is the option. If you go for fractional commercial real estate investment, instead of investing 1 crore, can you invest 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs inside this property? Yes, you can do that. That is the advantage of fractional commercial real estate investment. I think right from 2016-17, slowly a few companies started getting into this market. Some of the top companies are Strata, which operate in IT companies. They buy IT property, and not the entire property, one floor, and they invest and they get a rental income, and they pay to the investors. And there is a company called Gayn Capital from Chennai, and Myre Capital, again another company in the space. All these three companies operate in the same kind of model. Either they acquire a standalone property, or they acquire a complete floor, and then they get a rental income from a company or a warehouse, where any company which is going to operate in that area, and they get a rental income, and they give it away to the investors. So this is called as fractional commercial real estate investment. So for example, if there is a retail outlet like Biba or Trent, which is a Trent is a, you all know Tata is running that. Sorry, Trent is a retail space, retail outlet. Say for example, West Side. So West Side or any car company outlet. So all these companies will not operate for 1 year or 2 year model. They take a lease period for 5 to 7 years or 10 years, so that they invest their money with respect to interiors and all these stuff, and they modify so that they are comfortable in that place, and the place is comfortable for the customers as well, and the location will become a landmark. Because if you look at Maruti showroom or any other IT space, it's a that place itself will become a landmark. That's how the commercial real estate works. So in this kind of spaces, what if you can invest instead of if you go to buy an entire property, the amount of money required will be very huge. Instead, how about investing right from 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs or 15 and at the max 25 lakh minimum investment, I'm saying. So for example, Strata was having a IT property in Mumbai, and it was not an entire property. It was a complete floor. It was a 13 floor property, IT property built by L&T in Navi Mumbai, and they took an entire floor. They got a rental person from European market, and they had a lease period of 3 years, and they can be renewed for two consecutive terms. It means close to 7 to 9 years the company may be staying in that staying in that IT floor, and then the rental income is going to come, and the minimum rental income for the first year is going. What they shared was around 8.5%, and they will keep appreciating over a period of time based on the market condition in that IT specific specific area. So this is how fractional commercial real estate investment works. So are you interested? Because if you look at the residential property, as we say 3%, commercial is 8.5 to 10%, and it keeps increasing. Whereas residential property, the property value increases, residential rental income also increases, but it's going to be on the same level. But commercial property, it starts with 8.5% or 8% and keeps improving. Over a period of 3 to 5 years, it can be double digit, 12 to 14%, and it's a double digit returns, and it's backed by a commercial property. And that is a huge advantage with respect to the residential property. And uh, that is the reason you should also consider investing in fractional commercial real estate investment. But who can invest in this? If you are in your 30s and 40s, maybe as an investment point of view, you can invest and get a regular income. But again, my suggestion will be after getting a regular income, start investing, convert that regular monthly income into SIP, so that overall your investment in a commercial fractional commercial property along with SIP will be double digit, maybe 15% right from first year, and in the next 5 years timeline, the returns may be even bigger. So that can be one of the options which you can exercise. But this is more suitable for people like retired people or who has so much properties but not able to manage. Sell off everything, bring that money, put it here, and that will be a good option you can consider. Because I had stories from people where they had a huge commercial property which was not fetching them good rental income. What they did is they sold off the entire commercial property to the same company. Strata, and they invested the same, and once they got the money they invested in the same property through strata, and the rental income what they started getting was much bigger than the standalone property which was generating. So that is a bigger investment opportunity for the investor as well. So this is something which you can also consider before choosing some other product for investing. Because security is there, because you have a commercial property which is in place and which is being validated, and all these properties before you are going to invest, the companies will be sharing their revenue model as well as who has done the analysis about the company, and is it a right investment choice, I mean right valuation, that is the right word I will say, valuation wise, is it a right amount, and then all these things will be considered, and investments will come through the escrow amount, and even the rental income will come to your bank account through a escrow account. So it means it's a completely safe transaction. So it's secured, backed by a physical asset, and the rental income is going to appreciate. And biggest advantage of what I will say is after 6 years, if you want to sell it off, or if the escrow account is being winded off, being closed means by 8th year or 9th year, because that is how the escrow model will operate. Because it's a special purpose vehicle based on which escrow account is getting created. So once that is being done, the property will be given, the value will be say it is getting doubled in 8 years timeline or 9 years timeline. You will be getting not just 10 lakhs of your initial investment, you may be getting close to 20 lakhs, which is double the amount. If your money is getting doubled in 8 to 9 years, it means it is multiplying in 8 to 9 percentage, and on top of it you're going to get a rental income. And if you are going to invest that in SIP, and that is also going to generate, so just look at overall calculation itself is much bigger. So it's a very good investment model, I will say. So maybe retired people, for you it's a very good investment option, and you can get regular income instead of worrying. But the biggest point is the regulations part. Right now there is not enough regulation. All the real estate properties are governed by RERA, That is the only regulation we have. And slowly, SEBI started analyzing this product because it started booming up in India in the recent past, right from 2018-19 timeline, and we had COVID, and after that, all these companies started operating in a bigger way, in an aggressive manner. So maybe in the next 1 year, SEBI may come up with regulations. So till that time, you can validate the company, you can validate the property, and then you can look at investing in this company. Looking at investing in any property, choice is yours, right? So all these are not recommendations. This is an investment opportunity which is available right now because it's not a fixed deposit, bonds or NCDs or mutual funds alone or stocks alone. This is a fixed income generating product which will going to give you much bigger returns compared to any other product and in a much safer manner. Why I'm saying safe, secured again and again means you have a commercial property and if anything happens, the property will come back to you. So okay, what will happen if COVID kind of situation is coming in? These companies are going to get 6 months advance rental from the property people who are going to occupy the property. So you are going to get a rental income in advance. So it means in the next 6 months, if there is a lock-in period, say if there is a COVID lock-in period, the property owners may not come in. I mean, the people who are there in the property may not come in, but still you will get rental income, and it may be a just 2 or 3 months or even just 1 month lock-in, which happened in 2020, and hope those kind of situations doesn't come in. Even though at those times, this is what the company had said. They haven't closed any investments. I mean, they didn't wind off any investment. People stayed with them because they were paid regular rentals on a properly on a monthly basis. So that was a huge boost, right? So Indian property market is going to boom, commercial property market is going to boom, and this is one advantage which you can take before looking at any other form of real estate investment. If you have any questions, please post it, and thank you for watching. Please do share with your friends who want to invest in a second or third property, and let them know about this investment. Thank you.